All right. What's cracking, Leah?
What's
What's
up,
up?
Aaron?
I'm cracking up off of these gang members in Chicago.
Oh,
Have
which
you
ones?
seen videos of the gang
No.
members in Chicago talking about,
Oh,
Trump
yes,
better
I
not
have. I
come in here
saved
with the
one for
National
you, actually.
Guard and the switches?
hmm
They got switches and stuff. I've seen like three of them, but this would have me cracking up. Look.
Do you have any responses? Because I have a response for you if you
Yeah, I have a
don't.
response. Come on, hold
Okay. You
on.
guys, yeah. Chicago's a mess.
But of course, we got our own response. So,
Right. No, I just love that dude. I keep forgetting his name. If you have the same one, I'll speak on it at that
I don't
point.
have any, I don't have a dude. Um,
Oh.
this here, more news breaking: a gang member issued a warning to President Trump that
I
gangs will
didn't see all
need the
this.
National Guard. I can't, I can't even check this out.
Why are they doing that? Like, that's just,
They are feeling themselves, huh?
Trump,
I
do not
mean,
send the National Guards to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. Nigga, this is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself. Trump, do not send the National Guards to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga.
Okay, so couple of points. He's right. They are a different breed in Chicago. That is for damn sure. Right? And people need to understand that this is um the fertile land which grew Obama. All right. Obama comes from this. All right. The crime in Chicago goes back to like Al Capone days. It ain't got no better since then. And Democrats been running it since then, but that's an aside. But the point that I'm trying to make is he is right. The crime in Chicago is it's a whole different animal. On the
mm.
other side,
It's not, but
I,
I
I
think there's more
heard
to
this
that.
lady
I would like
say,
to add some more context to that too, because that actually, that one made me sad. The other one made me laugh. That one made me sad because of the same thing that I kind of always speak on, which is that like you got to get to the root of the problem. Like going around and just arresting mother people is not, it just it's never worked. Like it's never worked. The root of the problem has to be addressed, and it has to be addressed. We can't go retroactively, huh?
hold on. What has it not worked?
Just to go around and arrest everybody. It doesn't work for
No,
families. It
to
doesn't work for
arrest the
communities. It doesn't work.
criminals. No,
Okay,
nobody
you're talking,
arrests
but some
everybody.
criminals, no, the root of the problem, Aaron, like you can't
Okay, so
act
what are
like
you
these people
talking
are
about?
born bad. They're not born
Huh?
bad, okay? They're not born bad. This is
Okay,
America.
that
This is
has nothing to do with
America.
anything.
Well, to me, it does. That's what I'm saying. I can't just look at that and be like, oh, da, da. Like the one that I saw was funnier. This guy, I feel like he was more sincere. And these guys it's like they're gonna end up getting themselves killed. And I don't like anybody getting killed. And I hate that.
They are not as stupid as they're fronting on social media.
This is how I feel too about the cartel, like Trump going after the cartel. It's like the way that they fight, the cartel fights, there's going to be a lot of lost civilian lives, and Trump ultimately will win. America will win. The National Guard will win, but there's going to be a lot of lives lost because there are people that are not playing. I feel the same way if they came into Oakland,
Okay,
people would fight
so
like that too.
cartels are different than gangs
Why do you feel like that though?
because it's a different thing.
Well, it's more organized, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, it's more organized, it's more entrenched. They've got more political help, more political backing. Some of
Yeah,
them hold
exactly.
members of
That's
office.
true. But
Right.
my point
Cartels,
is there
hold
though.
on, hold on. Cartels have military grade equipment, some of them.
Yeah,
Cartels,
from us.
it's a whole different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
They're less equipped, these
but,
out there in Chicago.
um, there is no solution in which nothing. negative happens to anybody. That's a fairy tale to
I'm
me.
not saying that. I'm just saying that going
Then what are
around
you
and arresting
saying?
every single person that did one
Nobody's
thing
talking about
bad.
arresting every
Well,
single
that's what
person.
they
Why do you keep
did.
saying
That's what he
that?
did in
That
DC. DC's
no,
streets
he
are
didn't.
completely clear. Yes, he did.
He
Everybody
didn't
except
arrest
for,
every single person.
I didn't say every single person. I said
You said it like three
every,
times.
but because you interrupted me at the end of each sentence, I'm saying every single person that is caught doing any sort of crime from a misdemeanor to a felony, mind you, this needs to be noted is that Trump missed his whole White House, all of those criminals in there. He went straight after the inner city, and I feel for them because I know that there's a reason why things are acting this way. It's not just a disease of being rich, like at the White House. Like this is something that is a long standing. It's not like they were born bad and then they just grew worse or badder or whatever the hell the word is. Like this is something that is nurtured and created in America, and there's never been any like solution. The only solution has ever been to just go in and lock them up. And Trump is taking that to the 30th power, and it's not going to work for anybody but
Okay.
him and his
He's
people.
not doing that. And that
Why
is
do
the
you say that?
solution to lock them
DC,
up. Like, what are you talking about?
what
What
the
world do you
solution is
live
to
in
lock
where you
who
don't lock
up?
up the
To lock
criminal?
who up? Lock
The
who up? Every dude
criminals.
that drove a car when he was like the one of the guys that got arrested was driving an unauthorized vehicle and he was over 18. Like it's just a waste of resources
What are
and
you
it's no
talking about?
solution.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You
Well,
picked
good. Then you
one
should learn. You should
incident.
listen then. You should
I'm
listen.
listening, but you're like, you're
Okay.
not making
I'm
no
giving you
sense.
specific examples of arrests that I've seen in DC, but right now the streets are cleared. Like, have you spent time in DC before?
Arrest in DC for an unauthorized vehicle, that doesn't make any sense.
No. Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
you're obviously not giving me enough of that story for me to be like, oh, and
well,
be on your
that,
side with it.
okay,
Because
I
I've
don't have it
gotten
pulled
it.
up. I can pull it up. I can
No,
pull
I
it
mean,
up,
that's
but
not. Listen,
I mean,
the point I'm trying to make is, I mean, I hear what you're saying to some degree, but it has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
to me it does. What are you
What we're
talking
talking
about?
about is these
These,
gangs acting like they could take on the National
which is
Guard.
ridiculous. That's
Right.
not
So let's
good.
get back on
And
that, not the subtle
I'm
ills
on
that
that.
plague
That
the
makes me
Black
sad. I
community.
feel like there's going to be a lot of lives lost because they don't have a value on their lives like they should. They're going
They
to
don't
try to
value
fight
their
the National
lives.
Guard.
That's what you think. So you think they're actually going to go up against the National
He has
Guard?
hella more videos though.
Yeah, no, but I just don't think so. I don't think they're gonna fight.
You think they're just going to lay
I think they're
down?
talking
Of
shit.
course they're going to lay down. They're not stupid.
I
They're
don't know.
not. They're not
I don't
stupid.
know. I don't know. The last one I just saw
Even
made me
listen,
feel
listen,
different. I felt like that in the first one.
even if gangs ran themselves like a business,
I don't
they
think
would lay
Oakland
down
would.
Yes, they
because it
would.
doesn't make any sense to be bringing that kind of heat. So they just lay down till the National Guard was gone and they pick up as they
They're
left
not
off.
going to be gone. They're all going to get arrested.
Well, no, not if they just chill the fuck
Not
out
if
and
they
get
have
in the
if they
house.
have records that
Okay.
AI can pick up or
Gang
any kind
members
of.
that have records need to be arrested and
The people that
removed.
have records need to be arrested. That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, the ones that are out there committing crimes need to be arrested. What are you
Okay, what if
talking
there's
about?
do you believe that there's ever a reason for any crime? Do you believe that? Or are you so
Yes.
entrenched in
And
the
no, no,
law
no,
of the
listen.
land
I
and the
understand the story of the man who had an apple cart and another man came by every morning and would steal an apple. And the man was so mad at this dude every morning would steal an apple. So he comes out one day with a baseball bat and he chases the man
well,
and he
that's
chases
not
the
what
man
I'm
all
talking
the way
about.
to his house where
That's
he's got
violent
three
crime.
little kids that are starving and the man steals an apple every day to feed these three little kids. So I understand that there are motivations for crime with you 100%.
But
That is
that
not
wasn't
what
what
we're
I was. That
talking
wouldn't have been the
about.
example I would
However,
have given.
huh?
You're talking about violent crime. I'm not talking about violent crime. I'm talking about crimes of necessity, crimes that have been
But the
bred
reason the
in.
National Guard is going in is because of violent crime.
Well, we should be clear too, is the National Guard can't go in if the mayor doesn't agree. And so what they're going to do is send the FDA,
Okay, why are you
FBI, the
confusing this?
CIA.
Okay, why are you talking about everything but
Because this is what I want to
the
talk about the thing,
subject?
not just the guys that are talking shit. Like that's not
Okay,
enough for me.
listen.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, we could. No, I'm just saying, like, what are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the whole problem, not just the guys that are just talking.
But you're not talking about the whole
Yes, I
problem.
am. I'm giving you more context too, that the National Guard cannot just go into Chicago if the mayor doesn't agree. That
Okay,
it has to be an agreement. And so instead, what's
none
going
of
to
that is
happen
the issue. The thing that I'm talking about is how gang members are acting like they can stand up to the National Guard.
and how I'm responding to that is that
Hmm.
there's going to be a lot of lives lost. And the reason for that is
Because you think
because,
they're actually going to stand up to the National
well, I
Guard.
think that they're not going to go easy. I don't. They have too much heart. Like there's too much at stake. Like a lot of these people are going to go to jail for prison for life. I've seen.
And
Hold
and
on,
and you
let me
don't think
finish
they
my sentence.
should.
No, it depends on what they did. Obviously, if they're
Why does it
murdering,
well, hold on, hold on. Of course it depends on what they did. So why are you saying they're going to go to prison for
because Trump
life?
is arresting more for way less. Like it's been a long time coming in Chicago, right? Yes, murderers
I
should
thought he's
definitely
okay.
get
I thought he
taken off
can't
the
go in
street.
there unless the mayor says he is.
Yes, but and so what he's
So
going
why
to
are you
do?
saying he's
Let me
arresting
finish.
people?
Let me finish. That I'm talking about. I'm referencing DC. But
Okay.
what I wanted to finish is that. So instead of him sending the National Guard, he's going to send FBI, CIA, DEA,
ATF.
ATF, and all of the law enforcement agencies that have never historically treated people.
Hey, now you're just making stuff up.
No, I'm not.
No,
That's
that's the
Where
actually
did you
truth.
get that from?
No, that's
I
the
got
truth.
that
That's the truth,
from
though.
researching it last night,
That's
actually.
the
Where did
only
you get
people.
that from that Trump's
Because
going to send in
he's
all the
not able to
federal
send the
agencies
National
into
Guard so he can
Chicago?
send federal agencies.
Huh?
Like that, because he can't send the National Guard legally or constitutionally. He's going to
Okay.
send other agencies because he's not going to give up this fight. He's going to, I mean,
Okay. So I
crazy thing
don't
is,
believe that he can deploy the CIA in the United States
Not the
illegally.
CIA.
well, that's what
Not CIA.
that's what they said though.
No,
The
it'll
F
be
Why not the
no,
CIA?
it'll be the
because the
ATF,
CIA,
The
yeah,
ATF, the
FBI,
DEA, the
right.
FBI.
DEA.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Maybe not the CIA, but that's not
Okay.
what
That's what they're there for.
okay.
That's literally their
It's
job. That's
too
why we hire and pay
lazy. It's
them.
too lazy and too expensive to be an actual solution. But if that's what, I mean, if that's where you
How
stand, we
is it
just different opinion
lazy
there.
and how is
It's
and
lazy
what is
because instead of fixing a problem, you're
so
just
what do you
deleting the
propose,
people.
Leah?
I propose, in addition to going in and cleaning up the streets, that you create a system that works for the people. There
What
has to
system is
be,
that?
a system is one where people are trained for the
Which
jobs of the
one?
future,
Make the
Where
system.
does it get like that
where
anymore?
it doesn't get like that. It's
What
the
system doesn't
imbalance.
get like that? What are you
What do you
talking
mean?
about?
What do you
Okay, see,
mean? What am I
listen.
talking? Okay,
Yeah, you
stop saying
keep
what am I
saying like
talking
these.
about?
Okay, but
Stop saying what am please.
we don't live in Barbie land. We don't live in fairy tale land. We
Nobody's
live in
trying
the
to live in
real
Barbie land. We're
world.
just trying to live in a land where humanity exists above tyranny and
Okay,
greed
but
and
just be
pride and all the other
listen.
sins that are in your Bible.
I don't understand how you feel anything for anybody going in and cleaning up gangs out of the city. I don't see how you have any fucking compunction about it.
First of all, it's not
People's
balanced.
mothers, grandmothers, and
How do you,
daughters
no,
live
I
in
get
those
that.
cities,
I
and
get
there
that.
are
I
more
hate that.
people in those
Of
cities that
course.
are
Of
not
course.
part of the
Of
gangs than
course.
that are, and the
Of course.
people in those cities are being terrorized too.
Of
What
course.
about them?
Of course. I'm with you there. So now that that's clear, what I'm saying also is there's also murderers in it's not balanced. He's not checking for you cannot tell me that in DC when he went to go clean up the crime that there were only black people that were committing crime. You can't tell me that there's not criminals in his own house that he could clean up first. There's an imbalance and that's what creates all of this resistance and anger and crime. Like this, it's unbalanced across the board. Like he can make a little tiny bit of an effort. Like to actually present some solutions instead of just
Okay,
putting
so I'm
everybody in
pretty
a
sure
prison
his
system that
whole
doesn't work
platform was
at
something
all.
about draining the swamp and trying to clean up DC. So
He never
the
cleaning up
idea,
DC is hilarious to me
well,
because
listen,
DC is where the
okay,
politicians live. Have a life.
okay, but you can't talk about everything at the same time. That's the problem I'm
I thought we
having
were
with
talking about
you.
crime, cleaning up crime.
No, I'm talking about
The gang members talking
gangs
shit. Okay.
responding to the National Guard
All
potentially
right.
being sent in. And I mean, like, I can't talk about everything.
Okay.
Her brain works really fast.
No, that's not fast, here's the
That it
thing.
is.
I'm
Here's the
telling you,
thing.
she that's
No,
how
no,
she I deal with it
here's the
too.
thing. This
That's
is
what
not
she
her
does.
brain working. This is her emotions working. And I get that she feels passionately
Of
about
course,
it.
she's a woman.
But
Of course.
And I
right,
have
right.
heart. Like
But when
I'm
you
not
say
gonna.
logically, how do you go clean up crime? Obviously, you go and get the bad people out. That's
But
literally what you do.
indiscriminately. Like
Okay, but that's your
why are some
adjective.
people
You put indiscriminate in there. Nobody else
okay?
did.
All right. Well, I'm
Okay,
not
I got
ready
a
for
question.
this.
I got a question. I got a question.
I
Yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah.
sad
I got a
in
question. I
response.
got a question. So, would you do you think
Yeah,
that
the lighting looks good.
every time they go to clean up something or clean up some crime or anything bad or whatever, do you think that they send them to the black neighborhoods first?
Probably. But I
That's
also
wrong.
think that the black neighborhoods need them. So it's not
Absolutely.
like
Not saying
I
they don't.
totally
Not
agree.
saying they don't.
Totally agree.
But they're products of America. The leaders need to be looked at too.
everybody's a product
Yes.
of America. Everybody in
Right.
America
Exactly. So
that's
why are only
lived in
one
America is
group
a
of
product of
why is one
America, but
group?
that is not an excuse, and that is not a reason to start making all sorts of exceptions for people. I'm
Not making
sorry.
No,
exceptions.
no, not at
Not making
all. Not at
exceptions. I'm
all.
just saying it should
So
be balanced.
all I'm saying is like the idea that they're going to go in and clean up these black communities with
It's a
all
good
these gang
thing.
members.
That's a
That's
good
good
thing.
to me. I
Yeah,
look
that's
at what
good to me.
The
Bukele
way they're
did in El
doing it though.
Salvador,
Right.
and that country is that country's fire
But
now.
you're talking now. You're comparing gangs to cartels again. Those are different.
No,
Those are
I'm
different
not. He
groups of
cleaned up the
people.
gangs. He didn't clean up the cartels.
Yes, he did.
Not
I
in
mean,
El
but in
Salvador,
El
those gang
Salvador,
members.
yeah, but they're more. They move
They're like cartels.
they're
You can
like
call them that,
cartels.
but
They
they're
murder and
gangs.
kill
Gangs,
like
first off,
cartels.
gangs and cartels are different.
They are different.
They are different. I agree.
Gangs are lower level than cartels. But
The only
either
thing
way, whatever he did in El Salvador worked like
I don't know. I've
gangbusters.
not talked to
he
the
put
people in El
everybody in
Salvador.
prison,
I thought
You
it
know
was
what I'm saying? He
amazing
put all the
that
that's what
bad
he
guys
did,
in prison.
and
That's how it's
the
supposed
people love him. The people
I
love him
don't
for
know.
it.
and that's how it's
I've
supposed
only
to
heard
work
like
here.
I don't know.
The
I
bad
agree.
guys go to
I
jail.
agree. I agree. I
Do you
agree.
know?
The
But
fact
Hold
you're
on.
set. It's entrapment.
But hold on.
That's what it
it's
is. It's
not
entrapment.
entrapment.
No,
Yes, it is.
how?
Because they force these people into a life of crime, in
Well,
my opinion.
we
No,
know
they
So that's
that,
don't.
but
entrapment.
Stop
So
playing
now
with me.
you're
Stop
arresting them
playing
for
with me.
something that you
Stop
made them
playing.
do.
Okay,
no,
okay.
but
Hold on.
Okay, that's
This
extreme,
idea, this
but
hold on.
it's
I just got to get
base.
this out. This idea that you have that the black community cannot reject what's being forced upon it, that black people can't reject the mainstream media and this and do for self. I do not
I'm not
accept
saying
that,
no,
and
but
not
they
even a
took like
little
in
bit.
Chicago
if
specifically. Chicago
If these gang
specifically.
members
but
wanted to plant gardens in their yards so that they didn't have to worry
Who's gonna
about
teach him
money,
that,
you see what I'm
Aaron? Who's
saying?
gonna teach
If
him how
they
to do
wanted
that?
to, if
Who's gonna
these
teach him
gang
how to do
members
that?
patrol the
Who's gonna
streets to
teach him
make
how to do
sure that it
that?
stays safe,
Who's gonna
like the
teach him how to do
Panthers used to
that?
do back in the to watch out for the cops back in the day, do you see what I'm
no,
saying? If they was doing
no,
righteous
They
no,
things,
no.
killed them.
But
They
that would
killed the
be one
Panthers
thing.
that were looking out for the police and the police.
there,
Who is going to teach
it's
them how to
not.
plant
There's
gardens?
nothing there for them to do that.
There's
There's
What do
no.
you
nothing
mean?
there.
They
I
don't
know.
even have
Concrete
a reason.
jungle.
They don't even have to have a reason to do that at
No,
They
all.
don't
okay,
know how to
okay.
do that.
All they know is let's survive. We got to eat.
They're fighting
I
their
And
know, I
father's
the only
know.
wars,
way,
their father's
the only,
father's
I
wars.
get that.
a
I
lot of
get
us
that. But at the
survive.
same time, within those communities, there are righteous people, and we respect them.
Of course.
You
Right,
don't
and
need a
that's not.
reason to be righteous,
And they're teaching how to
right?
garden, and there's a small group that's
These
latching on.
look,
However,
I
however,
got bad people in my family. We all give in sometimes. Like I know what it is. I've without saying too much, I've done dirt in my day.
We all have for sure.
I haven't.
It's not even like that. I get it. I've been there. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I should have had my ass in jail. If I'd have got caught, they should have put my ass in
For
jail.
life.
I knew what I was doing. Nobody's saying for life. If I would have killed
No, I'm
somebody,
just saying I'm
maybe.
going off of example. Like the only example that we have is the war on drugs or the crime bill and shit like that, because this is 2.0 for sure. So I'm saying like I've seen people literally bite off their fingertips so they didn't get fingerprinted over like misdemeanors because they were going to go to jail for life. There's shit that isn't in the
They would have
mainstream
to
that
bite off all five of them. Done,
they did. They did. I mean, they did. And it was
I know
I
people
foul.
who
mean,
did
Yeah,
it.
like,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I know people who did
That's
it.
hella
yeah,
sad. Like this
man,
is
don't
the
forget the
18 year
thumb
olds
and
that did
shit.
this.
Like that don't make no sense. You got to bite off. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Well,
Not
when
if you want the
you're
fingerprint,
young and you don't want to go to jail for the rest of your life because
You see,
it's
bite
your
off
third
one
strike.
finger.
huh?
What?
Like that motherfucker needs to be in jail anyway. He's dumb as fuck. Like I don't have.
He's a
Listen,
kid. He's a
look.
kid. He was a kid.
I know. No, I know.
There
It's just
needs to
like
be a culture of righteousness in the black community, and
there
there
Understood. You think
is,
that
isn't.
this is what brings
there
it?
is,
Okay, you're right. We agree
but
there.
there
Is
is.
there some?
It's just
Is
It
not
this
comes
what
all.
from
brings?
us. It comes from us. I'm
Right.
not
And
looking for
we do our
nobody
part for
outside
sure.
of us to do for us.
Right.
And
We
I
do
Well,
our
know
then
that
why
when
are
we've
we
done,
embracing the
listen,
National Guard?
I know, listen,
I
okay.
agree with the National Guard, though.
I know you do.
Listen,
The National
I'm
Guard
not
can't
saying,
go though.
listen, I'm not saying I'm looking for the government to change the culture of Black America, but the
But
National Guard going and cleaning up crime, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I
But
think
the
they should get them
culture
rid of.
still needs to change. And
I have a
that comes from
question.
us. It don't come from
Agreed,
outside.
agreed. And we do our part. All of us here, we do our part. But let
wait,
me ask you
okay,
this.
hold on, one second. So the culture needs to change, yes. But how did it get to this? That's a question that needs to be asked also, and we all know the
Because we
answer.
believed the propaganda.
But
No,
no,
he
what
took the
propaganda?
jobs from Chicago.
What
They took
We
the
propaganda?
believed
schools
the
from Chicago.
propaganda.
What propaganda?
when they did uh I don't know. Civil rights was a communist organization. You know,
Right.
we
Right.
believe the propaganda. You know what I'm saying? We believe what they were selling us.
That's not what these little niggas
That's
are
why we're
talking
in the
about.
situation that we're in right now because we
Okay,
believe it. We believe we
that's a
came
part of
from
it. Yes.
Africa and that we're not
That's
native to this land. Do you see what I'm saying?
right.
That's
We
part of
believe
it.
all the bullshit.
Exactly. Yes, that's all a part of it. That's exactly what she's trying to say. All of
Yes.
that stuff needs to be talked about. Now, your theme for the day was different from what she talked about, but I get it. But she's going back to the
I know.
Causation.
causation. That's
I
all.
It's
know.
not right.
I
You
know.
can't just.
I get, listen, I understand that there's causation. All I'm saying is that's not what I'm talking about.
I
All
What
right,
I'm
right. I
understand.
talking
get it.
about is
I
these
understand,
fools
but that
talking
was what
about
I was.
they
These
can
niggas
get it
is
up with the
stupid.
National Guard.
These
Yeah.
I
niggas
think
stupid
that's
for that.
crazy and that's funny. And
That's
so like
crazy.
that, yeah, that's where I'm at. And listen, I don't mean to make it seem like your passion for the plight of Black people in America is like I'm not glossing over that. I'm not excusing anything. You know, I was in a chat yesterday and some dude said no to reparations. I was like, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could pay Israel, you could pay
Boo is
Black
good.
America. So, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Stabbing is better.
I'm with you. But like, you know, when I'm just chatting about current events and the popular, you know, what's
I
going
know,
on right
Aaron, but
now.
it can't be all like. I mean,
What do
a
you mean
trigger is a
all?
trigger. It is what it is.
Huh?
A trigger is a trigger. It is what
I
it
know you got triggered. I'm
All right,
sorry.
do you admit them niggas is stupid?
Yeah, I think I showed you
They
that funny ass
retarded.
video.
They
I
are
know that.
retarded as
That
hell.
was
Like, nigga,
Man.
it's
shut
like when
up.
they were talking about
Put your switch away.
that the
Yeah.
Act
cartels were
like
gonna.
make like a normal
Put your little
citizen.
baby switch
You
away
know what I'm
How
saying?
can
before
you
you
talk?
get your shit tore
But how can you
And
guys
your
talk
three or
about
four
that without
clips.
talking
You know
about
what I'm
where they're
saying?
getting the guns? Like they're getting the guns from the same people that are going in,
off.
and
That's not the point,
No,
I
they're
know,
man.
but
not.
That's
I'm
not the
saying
point.
my question was, how can you guys talk about that without also addressing
Because
that?
it's hella stupid what them niggas is
I just
saying.
like okay, all of it's too
That's
lazy to
it.
be a solution. So okay, yeah, they're stupid.
They
It's
stupid.
yeah.
They're retarded.
I'm sorry that they're gonna probably die.
They're not gonna die. They're not gonna go against the military, babe.
Okay.
These
Okay,
niggas is
it
not
doesn't
stupid.
make sense for them to
They're
go against the
retarded and
military.
they're stupid, but they
Okay.
not
Yeah,
retarded and stupid when it comes to going
right,
against the
right. Well,
military.
they're not that stupid. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
not
They're
at
not
all.
that stupid.
It's one or the other. Are they
They're
stupid or
Instagram
not?
stupid.
Okay.
They're Instagram stupid. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So that's why they're
Okay.
talking
Well,
shit.
can I ask one other question along those lines? Two other questions.
Of course.
First one is, do you agree that they are not the only ones criming in Chicago?
Yes.
Okay, and that it's unbalanced. Like he's not going
No, I
after
don't think it's
everybody.
unbalanced. I
He's not
think
going
they're,
after the
let me
like.
finish my sentence.
Okay, go ahead.
Crime is concentrated in certain areas, and
Okay.
that's where he's going to where the concentrations are.
I just feel like why is
Wait,
that?
wait,
How is that not
no,
entrapment?
wait. But concentration of crime? What crime? You mean the crime that we do?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
he's
Thank you.
definitely not concentrating on the crime in DC, really. Political
Well, you know,
crime, which
again,
is the
but
worst. We all know.
again, but that's he can't
And
do. Okay, that's a little more complicated to do, obviously.
I
Okay, okay. So
guess you
Right.
could just send them
but
off to Israel to get.
but I mean, it's he can do it.
I
He
don't
can
think
do
He
it.
so.
can do it.
You
I
don't
don't
think
think so.
you think he could arrest politicians? He can get them
No,
arrested.
He hasn't arrested one politician, not a
I
single
don't think
They
he could
freaking
do
can.
it.
politician since
No.
he's
They
been in
can.
office.
Uh,
That's crazy
I
to
mean,
me.
no,
He,
I don't really think he
That's a
could.
gang.
I
That's a
mean,
way bigger gang, if
he's
you
the
ask
president
me.
of the United States. Everybody in the political realm is under him.
No,
He's the
no,
boss of
no,
all.
no.
Why not?
We have three branches of government that are
True,
equal.
true, true. So none of
But
them
he's
can be.
gotten
So
over
none
a
of them can
lot.
be
He's gotten.
convicted of a crime.
I'm not saying that none of them could be convicted of a crime. I'm saying the likelihood is that they wouldn't because they're their friends that are in the judiciary.
Okay, he's the ex-president, and they tried to put that man in prison.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, he got what 30 some felonies? Bullshit, but they did that to him. He can also do that and put these people
He
in jail.
can put
Yeah,
him
but
through
they had to
something.
listen, but they had to lie and change
Well, we
laws
know that. We know
Well,
that.
he
and all
doesn't.
But they
sorts of
He
got his
stuff.
doesn't.
ass in court though. We don't see
But
nobody in court from his side, from the political realm, and that's
right,
fucked
but
up.
we isn't that what we're looking for Pam Bondi and Cash Patel to start, doing this stuff, right?
No, I don't trust
They're
none
not
of them.
doing nothing.
Well, no,
None
I'm
of
not
them are
saying that I
good.
trust them. I'm just explaining the process, right? Like
Mhm.
you don't just go in and arrest people. You go in and you
No,
collect
yeah, of
evidence,
course
and you
not.
do this, you do
Right.
that,
You got to
right?
do an
And
investigation, the
if
whole
it's a
shit.
certain people with certain political pull, you can't, you're not gonna get them on this. So let's hang that back to the second, you know what I'm saying? And maybe a witness comes, like that's a whole different thing than going to clean up a bad
So that's why I
neighborhood.
said it's
Yeah,
And
lazy. It's
yeah,
I'm all
but
for
lazy.
him cleaning
He's
up
going after the
bad
low
black
hanging fruit.
neighborhoods. I'm
right.
sorry, like we need that.
Of
We
course,
And
need
no, of
that.
course,
you
yes,
don't think
yes.
that
But Washington needs it too,
the people that are
Yeah, but that's
bringing the
not what we're
guns
talking
into the
about.
hood
huh?
would
But
stop the
that's not what we're
shooting.
talking about. I can
No,
probably go through my family and weed out the bad ones.
yeah, no, of course,
And I
I hear
would,
you.
I would before I go trying to mend somebody else's
But
fence.
But he's the
this,
president of the United States. It's not his or somebody else's. That's all his fence.
But you notice too also that he's not going after any Republican states. Like Mississippi has the highest murder rate in the country right now. That's a
Yeah,
Republican
I
state. He's
don't
just going after
listen.
Chicago.
I don't
Not that
know
I
if
want him
that's
to go after
true or
Mississippi.
not, and I don't know if he has plans to go
Not
to
going after.
Mississippi or not.
Doesn't. He doesn't. I
I don't
mean,
know.
okay.
I mean, I can't talk about what I don't know.
I mean, he's just doing. I mean, it seems a little tit for tat, and I think that civilians are going to be the
I,
victims in the end,
I
even
think,
even if
I think he should have started in his own house first. That's
yeah.
what if you're gonna be
This
a
is
good
his
president,
house. This is
huh?
literally his house.
Well, DC
What are you
is
talking about? He's the
I,
president of the United States.
I'm talking about the White House.
yeah his actual house.
I'm talking about
His
all the
actual-
politicians. I'm talking about Washington D.C. political. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
He should have
Again,
started there.
that is a whole different animal. It's
Of
way
course it
different,
is. Of course it is.
complicated. It's
Of
a whole
course.
different thing.
Of
right.
course.
You could walk and chew gum at the same time. You don't have to
Yeah, but
start, you
he's
don't have to
not though.
only do that and
He's
not do
No,
not
no,
this.
though.
no. Okay, he has ICE out there getting all these illegals out. Now he's sending the Coast Guard to about to send
Take
them
the
to
black people
Chicago
to
to shut it
jail.
down. That is two different things.
Right.
Shut up.
He can do two different things at once, man. I mean,
Right. So,
I believe it.
but what you're saying, you're saying that he's not doing anything about DC. But
He's
again,
not. He's not.
but again, listen, okay, I'm not caping for Trump. I'm not like a Trump guy or nothing like
Right,
that.
right. Now I don't think you are. But
But
I'm
the
asking you, do you
process,
think that
but
he
listen,
should?
but the process of taking care of DC is different than the process of taking care of Chicago. And I do think that things are happening in DC because look, Tulsi just released all the shit about Obama and all that other kind of stuff. So all that stuff's
It's
coming out.
nothing. It's
John,
nothing.
Nobody's
It's
paying
what do you
nothing.
mean it's
attention.
Nobody's
nothing?
gonna go to jail for that. No one's gonna go to jail for that.
Okay,
Too
okay.
little, too late.
I understand that you feel that way, but we have to let the process play out.
We
It
have
hasn't
for
played out
many
yet.
It's
years.
like such a
No, we
slow
Nobody,
haven't.
process.
no
It's
politician
such
ever
a
goes to jail.
slow
Okay,
process in
that's
comparison.
true. That
I
is
would love
true.
to see the National
I
Guard rush the White
understand what
House.
you're saying,
Hmm.
but I cannot say that at this point in what's going on today because there are things still in the works. I mean, what am I
Don't you
supposed to
think
say?
that?
I mean,
I mean,
yeah, I hear
okay.
what I hear what
You
you're
know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like, what
I
am I
hear what
supposed
you're
to
Cross our
say?
saying.
fingers and
I hear what
hold
you're
our
saying.
breath.
Like
I don't see
I hear
anything in
shit
the
about
works
Cash
though.
Patel. I hear that Cash Patel is a child trafficker. I hear that he's secretly gay. I
Great.
hear like all kind of shit about Cash Patel. But what am I supposed to say? He's still the head of the FBI. He's still
Mhm.
doing this, that, and the other. He's still the guy that's in charge, and we'll
No,
see what
yeah,
happens.
I understand. I mean, the last guy that was in
I
charge
hear
of the
that his
FBI was a
girlfriend's an
fucking crook.
Israeli honeypot.
He's
Okay,
crook.
the last
You
guy
know what
that
I'm
was
saying?
in, I hear you. The last guy that was in charge of the FBI was a fucking crook.
Proven.
Proven.
And nothing
So,
happened to him.
Yes.
and nothing happened to him right now. That man, right now, that man is living his life.
He's
No,
actually
he's not going to be accountable for
Well,
anything that he's
isn't
done.
that your boy at the
well,
Taylor
I
Swift
don't listen
concert?
again. I don't know because I'm hearing a lot of different things, and I think there might be accountability, but I'm not sure, so I don't know.
Okay,
I
question. One
understand your
question.
cynicism, huh?
Okay, one question. Has there ever been accountability
No,
for these cats? So
no.
I don't
Yeah,
have hope. I don't have
yeah.
hope.
I don't have hope either. But I have a let's wait and see. Let's see. That's what I got.
Wait and see.
Let's
I
wait.
wish-
Let's wait and see for something that we haven't ever seen.
There's a lot of shit that's been going on that we haven't ever seen.
Very true.
That's true.
Very true. Very true. I just want to. I guess I just want to think a different way. You know,
You want to what?
I want to think a different way. I want to think that nothing's ever going to happen to these people, and something needs to change quickly. That's how I want to think about it.
Well, they're
I
putting
would say it
everybody
like
in
this.
jail
I
that
would
would
say
fight for us.
Of
That
I would
course.
double
say
trust.
I would say it like this. In all likelihood, nothing's going to happen. But this time around, there appears to be a little bit different that maybe something could happen. I don't know. You know, Americans aren't letting the Epstein files go.
No.
So, something's going to happen with that one way or the other.
Yeah,
The
they're not
the
gonna get them.
witnesses now, the witnesses now are coming together to put together their
Now
own
that's
list.
a good thing.
What-
So
That's a
that
good
should be
thing.
interesting,
Unless they
right?
all take a flight together.
Well, I know, right? Right?
On the real.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, I mean, you're talking about, arresting people in the White House. In Germany, 7 fucking AfD candidates got killed within the space of a week.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw
Seven
that.
pro deportation candidates within the
Yeah.
space of a week. So politics ain't no joke. You can't just move the
They're the
same
biggest
way
gang.
with
That's
the
what they're
Yeah.
FBI
doing.
and the CIA that you can with a gang in Chicago. That's a
Agreed.
whole different thing. It's a whole
Agreed.
different monster.
Right.
So, so that's going to take time.
Yeah.
That's not something you could
Yeah.
just do.
And I don't
And
trust
they
me. I
already
didn't
tried to
think
kill
that.
him a couple times, for doing what he's doing.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I didn't think that. I'm not thinking that Trump is going to ever do anything about the crime in Washington ever when it comes to the
yeah,
politicians.
I think
But
that he's probably part of the crime in
of
Washington,
course,
Yes.
of course, of course, of
most
course.
likely,
Yeah, yeah,
But what I
definitely.
do see in Washington is a fight between two different gangs in Washington. All right.
Hmm.
There are the oligarchs and there are the fucking
Corporate,
communists,
yeah, well, the
right?
oligarchs, what
Yeah,
the corporatocracy is a thing too.
right,
So
right. So there are the people that want corporations to own everything, and there are people that want the government to own everything. And I think they're fighting with each other.
Yeah,
yeah,
forever they've been
So
doing
I
and the
think
people
that
that own
Trump
everything is
represents
a
like the
misnomer.
corporations.
it. Yeah, the
So
people owning
whereas,
everything is
It's a
a no.
misnomer. That's not even a
yeah,
thing. Like
Yeah,
that's not what's
you know,
really going on.
but like I don't,
He
you
left.
know,
I'm listening.
when it comes to trying to operate within the same system that created these problems, I'm
Hmm.
always going to get frustrated and be like, no, look, because it's the system itself that we've bought into as a whole that is the problem.
I agree. I agree.
See what I
I'm
mean?
not
So
sure
it's
if taking
not,
all the little street soldiers out is the best plan if we're going to go against any
what'd you
government,
say?
but I'm kind of joking, but I'm saying I'm not sure if
No, no joke, though.
taking out all the
We
street
need
soldiers,
soldiers.
yeah,
We gonna need
is the
soldiers
best
if we
plan
going
if we're
against them.
actually going to rise up against the government. Like
Yeah.
we're
The
taking away
street
all the
soldiers are taking out themselves. What are you talking
understood, but
about?
also too, if we're going to run up on the government, we might want to have some YNs behind us, is
But
what
this
I'm
is
saying.
this is
But
this is what I'm saying that you keep leaving out of the equation when you talk about the problem with what's going on in the Black community.
which
Like
part?
they need to get that.
They do.
They
They
need
do.
to
Some of
get
them
that.
get that though, but like a
Like
lot of them are don't
if
have the
we stopped
tools.
all this
They don't have the
abortion and
tools.
killing each other,
Facts.
talk about the political power that
Facts.
we would have.
7
Talk
people died
about
in
the
Chicago
the,
this
the
weekend.
mountains that we
Like,
could move,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. But do
But
you
as
think
long as
they're
niggas
not
want
gonna learn that in
Nikes,
prison? You know
and
that, right?
Jordans or whatever, as long as that's the thing, I mean, like
That's really old
I
thing that
can't even be
happens.
worried
But
about it.
can you but do you agree that the prison isn't where they're gonna learn this?
Learn what?
To that the righteous way to be in life and the positive things that they could be
No, I don't
doing
agree with that. Where do you think Malcolm X found his salvation?
okay, but that was an exception, not the rule.
Not an
Like that does
exception.
not
Lots of dudes go to prison and find God. Lots of them.
okay. All right. Well, again, I'll say that is the exception.
That's not the
Now,
exception.
now
That
I
is the
was there.
exception.
I was
Huh?
there.
They have the
What?
biggest
I
gangs
went
in
to prison for
prison.
7 years.
Okay.
The percentage of people who come out there believing in God or changing their shit is so small. It's ridiculous.
They have the
There's
biggest
no
gangs. It's
there's nothing
segregated. It's
there's no way to write yourself in prison at
it,
all
tell them that there's more drugs in prison than there are
on
on
the
the streets.
streets.
Like
Yeah,
there's
I believe that.
it's
See, I've been to
crazy.
jail. I haven't been to prison. So
Prison is a whole different
I
beast.
know. I
And you
know.
can't if you don't have a head on your shoulders, you're done.
If you're not able to go in the
Seriously.
hole and just separate yourself from
Yeah,
everyone and not go
you're
crazy.
done. I mean, I went to the
These
hole for
young
6 months
dudes.
straight.
And people go in there, they get raped, they get addicted to drugs, they get
When you go
indoctrinated into gangs, they get
when you go into prison, you're going into the streets times two.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what you're
it's
doing. Yeah.
sanctioned though. It's
And it
sanctioned. Like
exactly.
it's
Yeah.
completely
And it's so bad. The police are the same. The people
Yeah.
around you are the same. You got the same drugs. You got the same weapons.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous in there. There is no learning. There is no changing your
no
life in there.
reform. So that's
Okay.
kind
Maybe
of
We'll
what
call
some
Malcolm
prisons you can.
the exception, but I still don't think it's not possible. It's not.
No, it's
I
possible.
wouldn't
it's
say it's
possible if you're
impossible.
Absolutely possible.
strong and you already have your head on, but
Yeah.
obviously the people that are getting caught for these crimes are not like they're not thinking straight. out the
I
gate, they're
don't
not
know.
thinking straight.
I don't know who is and who isn't. I don't know nothing about all of that. I can't.
Well,
Look,
someone needs
people are responsible for themselves. They got to be responsible for
agreed.
themselves.
Yeah.
They got
Agreed.
to
You have to
find
be
that
taught how
righteousness
to be
spark
that way.
within themselves. I just saw this dude that killed the woman on the subway, crazy dude, just
Stupid.
fucking,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That nigga
He was
deserves
I don't
life.
know
no, but
what
he
to
He
say
deserves
literally, but
about
he
death.
that shit.
literally, he literally was supposed to go to a mental facility. He's crazy. He's crazy. He was supposed to go,
Okay,
and the judge just let him
whatever the
free.
case, again, I don't,
He was
I
sentenced
don't,
to a facility, and the judge couldn't find when or something happened, and they just
I'm
let
like
him
this.
go.
Let's put him away first, then we'll figure out what we can do with him. You know what I'm
With some
saying?
people, I agree. I can't lie. With some people, I
You know what I'm
agree. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Let's get him locked away tight and
But
safe first.
Yeah.
Then we'll figure out how to play the rest of it
I
out.
just don't think they figure out how to
Yeah,
play the rest. Is
that's the problem.
they won't do that. It's too
But
they're late.
again, they still need to be removed from
There's a
society.
fly right here. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you see
I
it?
see
Oh my God. A
it.
fly.
Look like one of them NASA videos.
It's like a porch fly from the outer world.
But back to them niggas. Them niggas is retarded.
I know, right?
Man, what makes you think you gonna go against
Because
this?
they fought their whole
This
life.
big ass.
They
What you
fought
think?
their whole
Dude,
lives. They don't know about anything
this
else.
this lady said there are other armies that can't go against the US military. Like, what are you talking about? There's other fucking
Man,
militaries
That's
that
what they
can't
were
fade
saying.
the US military. And you think
exactly.
your little switch gonna do something?
For real.
Okay. All right.
This
Yeah.
that nigga got on. I don't know if you showed it, but the
No,
nigga
I
that
was
got
going
on there.
to.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that nigga got on there talking about you don't come down here. Like
Like,
what? Like what are you talking about?
What are you
You
talking about?
ah,
I think it's hilarious. I've been
man,
cracking up off of that shit all like for
you
the
know
last
what
two
he could
days.
do?
Motherfuckers talk
right?
about
You know what he
they
could
got
do?
switches. YN's got switches. Nigga, what?
Solution, they do. They got him right from the government. But
You got two
They
clips
did.
of
but
ammo.
you know what he could do? Solution. I have a
You don't
solution.
know how to aim. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing, nothing.
You think you're gonna do drive-by on a tank, nigga?
I have a solution.
Hell no.
I have
Okay,
a
what's
sol-
your solution, babe?
He could put
I
them
know she's
through
not laughing at
military
none of
training.
this.
He
I know.
could no, because it was funny, but now I feel
What's
bad
your solution?
that he could put them through military training. Like he could
Who
put
the
yeah, all
ones
of
who
them.
talk about killing the military?
Yeah, like he could put them in that they just want to belong to
Now
something.
that's one thing which you should have said earlier. That's something niggas can do. Take your ass to the military
Yeah,
then if
that's
you broke.
exactly what they could
There
do.
you
Which I
go.
don't agree with it, but that is a solution.
It is a
It
That
is
is a
solution.
you
solution.
They
know,
could fight
it's
for the country instead of just their set. Like it could be a thing.
yeah,
I mean, I don't
it
agree
could
with the
be.
military shit,
Me
but
neither,
you
but
know,
like it's
but
better than
that's better
you
than
get
sitting on the
killed by
streets
the
killing each other
military.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's better than killing each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If you got to kill
And they won't
something,
get killed by the people that they're working with.
I
I
agree.
mean,
I
plus you
agree.
get skills and
this
everything.
year,
Exactly.
Anyway,
to show I am a good sport and understand what you're saying, I would like to share a video with you.
no, wait. First, I
Okay.
want to turn it into a referendum on the educational system because these niggas is so stupid.
To have an education system, y'all, there needs to be schools.
If they was
And they took them
educated,
away from
they would
Chicago
know what a
and gave them
futile
to the
effort it
migrants.
was to go up against the National Guard.
Okay, I'm not gonna be cracking up like that, but I do have a video I would like to share with you because this is one of my favorite
Oh
commentators. Because when you
man.
say trigger, okay.
About to find out why it's called the Department of War. Nigga, you about to find out why it's called direct. The fuck, goofy ass nigga. We ain't scared of
Shut your ass up! You niggas killed me with that dumb ass shit. I got a 100-round drum switch. Puss ass nigga, nigga slap the fuck out you. Nobody else, you. Put your ass in handcuffs, slap
Nobody
the
else.
fuck out your ass again. You really think your 100-round clip gonna do something, huh? You really think that motherfucker dumbass switch gonna do something? You won't even know there's a motherfucking threat, nigga. You niggas are stupid. All you did your whole life was steal, so you don't know where the fuck the real guns come from. Stupid motherfuckers. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to go and threaten the goddamn military. What the fuck is wrong with you? Your face is on here. Nigga, you won't be one of the people that do a motherfucking thing. Dumbass nigga. Boy.
That's how that man feels. So I get it.
It's
He
just
really
so
looked dead
funny.
at the camera and was like, "Yeah, don't come around here. We got."
It's the funniest thing in the world to me.
Oh
I
God,
don't
I hope that they don't
understand.
show those to Trump. Oh,
What'd you say?
I hope people don't show those videos to
Oh,
Trump.
they do.
I mean, I just don't understand how that's even logical to them.
They're not, their minds are bad.
That is funny.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna send local law enforcement right to their houses.
Yeah.
That's what they're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
do.
if you keep putting your stuff out like
Right. Why
that,
are you
Right.
threatening the
Right.
military?
Yep. They're coming right to your house. Stupid.
if you want to keep
Where is she
advertising like
going?
that.
Exactly.
Where's she going? She's so dressed up.
So what I'm noticing on the internet right now is there's a lot of there's black men talking about they ready for the National Guard to come in. They got switches. They got over 100,000 gangs. Chicago is ready, and I'm like, you think your black ass is ready for the U.S. Armed fucking Forces and the National Guard? Are you for real? Your 2 block range is not gonna go against night vision goggles and fucking tanks and drones. Idiot, bro! You can't even shoot a nigga without spraying up your grandma's purse. Okay, these men are trained to shoot a fly's wings from 800 yards away. Do you know what you're asking for? Do you understand? I don't think you do. This is really not funny, but I'm so fucking embarrassed. These men are used to training in jungles in the fucking mountains and shit, desert you ain't never fucking seen before. And here you are hiding behind a liquor store with your rusty 9mm. Get off
Okay,
the fucking internet.
to get off the fucking internet.
That's hilarious.
You got food now on you.
God damn. That's hella funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This shit is fucking hilarious.
God damn.
I don't know why you're not laughing at it. It is so
Yeah, I did. I laughed for a lot of it, but then now I just feel bad.
High-five liquor stores?
Yes, you
that
did.
shit got
She
my
said
eyes watering.
these niggas are trained to shoot the fly off. I mean, the fly. Y'all niggas can't even shoot nobody without spraying up your grandma's whole yard.
Oh my God, that is funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so peace to Chicago. Good
Yeah.
luck.
You guys go quietly into the night.
What all y'all got going on. And we're gonna move on to
He's
some.
like that.
Maybe them little niggas should go out there and try to do that shit.
Right.
We don't need them motherfuckers anyway.
That'll be some education for their ass, right?
Shine and Miles and them. I don't know.
That'll be some
No, but he
education
would
for
have when he
them.
was 18. He hella would have when he was 18.
Yeah.
He would have done exactly what they're doing.
We do need to give them some time.
They're not gonna do anything. Stop saying they're doing something. They're not gonna do anything.
Well, I guess
They're
we'll
not.
see.
There
But,
may
I mean,
be
the
a
National
few.
Guard's not going, so
Yeah, so yeah, none of this is, yeah, don't even worry about it. Let's get to something I think that you a little more your
we'll
speed.
see now.
All right, so excuse me. So Prince warned everyone, but no one listened. Oh well, glad I'm old school, says Lady of Your Life here. Now, yeah, no explanation. I'm gonna just play it and let's see where you go with it.
See, I had told y'all that the music industry has collapsed and they're
First of all,
keeping it hush hush.
pause,
Do y'all know Lizzo over here?
pause for Lizzo. You don't think she looks so different?
She lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, she did. She
Oh, you
looks
think she got replaced?
No, I'm just saying she definitely did something. She got a new head. Okay, that was it.
Well, I mean, I never watched her a lot before, so I don't know. I don't have her frame of reference, so
Yeah, I just remember the what they were pushing as fat positive
yeah.
body types and stuff. She looked very different all
Yeah, she
around.
lost a lot of weight. I ain't mad at her,
I'm
get
not
healthy,
mad
girl.
either. It's
Do
get
your thing.
healthy. Yeah. I'm listening
Yeah,
to
I don't
people.
love her music though. I mean, I've tried. I've been listening to it, but it's so woke. It's like, ugh.
I can't. If you paid me money to name a song, I wouldn't be able to. So
Yeah, it's just
I'll
so
take your
woke. I
word
don't
for
like.
it.
I don't need all the. Anyway,
So woke.
All
She should
right.
name her album.
Here she is herself exposing that all of your favorite artists have been dropping projects, albums, summer bangers, right? But nobody is hearing about it unless you are Beyonce. I told y'all in that last video with Cardi B, but a lot of y'all were saying I'm capping, I'm reaching, and all that type of stuff. Well, she is saying that everyone is moving to TikTok and interacting with their fans in real time, performing live performances and all that type of stuff because everything has changed. Check this out.
The music industry is in complete shambles right now, and you can use that to your advantage. Back in the day, the music industry was very algorithmic, as any other industry was, but that industry was controlled to a certain extent. Now that we are in the digital streaming age, there is no control over the algorithm, and it is stressing people the fuck out, myself included. Every major artist besides Beyonce has dropped music this year or is planning to drop music this year or has featured on somebody's record this year. I dropped a mixtape over the summer. I had SZA and Doja Cat on it, and I just dropped the deluxe to my mixtape today. And yet there are still people who don't even know I dropped music. Every major artist from Lady Gaga to Drake has dropped albums this year, and yet everyone is saying there's no song of the summer. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's not because the music isn't incredible. It's because the way that the algorithm is set up, no one can serve the masses anymore. This industry used to be based on serving the masses, basically like servicing your song out to certain channels and certain radio stations. The internet space wasn't so congested. There was a clear channel back in the day for major artists to put their music out and serve the masses. Now you have to serve your people.
So yeah, think about it. Everybody's got their own private television or computer in their pocket now, and you could just swipe up to watch whoever it is that you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to watch wrestling when you can just watch basketball or music videos or watch someone on TikTok perform? So instead of the narrative being controlled in some shape, form, or manner, it doesn't necessarily have to be. Everybody's in their own universe, kind of, in a way. But yeah, now if you look on TikTok, there's a whole bunch of quote-unquote celebrities doing their thing now, y'all. This is the new shift. It's here. But yeah, y'all, let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's continue to get it.
Interacting directly with them. Dude, I've been saying this for so long too. Me and Prince. I've been saying it too. I tell anybody that any artist that'll listen, like you control this. Like you have a chance right now to you guide the industry. Like this is your industry. You can do it's free for all. Like get it because there is so much music, there is no music, and you can go and create a whole entire world out of, your fan base, your way of promoting, like everything.
Tell them about what I got to put my album on.
Yeah, those are really cool too, but I feel like that's gonna be,
Well, I mean, for right now.
yeah. There's these little digi discs that are exclusive, like for people, like when you do go to see live shows and stuff, that they can buy, extra to get VIP or whatever, and it has like exclusive music on it, direct to fans. Nobody else can have it, and you can't stream it. So it's only on the disc, and nobody can copy it or anything. You can't share it. And so, that's a way of compartmentalizing at least the exclusivity of the fan and artist relationship,
Yeah, because basically, as soon as it's anywhere, it's
that's
everywhere.
a good example. What'd you say?
Because basically, as soon as it's anywhere, it's everywhere.
Everywhere, and it's free.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't monetize it anymore.
You can't, except for TikTok is. I mean, TikTok has found a way to pay the artists. I don't know if they're paying them what they should be paid, but I mean, they've taken all the music and done a deal with Universal, who has all the music, and you go through them to play the music on your videos, and so you don't get any copyright strikes and stuff like that. So TikTok's doing something different.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever thought about signing up for TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok is this. I mean, TikTok is, if they, excuse me, if they take it away, that's going to, again, it's going to be, I don't know what's going to be next, because TikTok's the only place that I know of where there's community still. You can build a community around your music, and the people are so freaking supportive. Like the community it's so opposite of X. Like they're so supportive of music and anybody that's struggling. Like and people will be like, I am an artist, I'm also homeless, and they'll be like, sing, and then like and they'll sing and they'll get lots and lots of money.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also for TikTok Shop. So Yeah, I agree 1,000% with Lizzo. And does she speak so eloquently? Does she speak like that on her music? I've not heard her music. That's why I'm asking. Or is she like more like
Does she?
ratchet? Because she sounds so
I don't know her music like that. I've
no,
heard a
no,
couple
no.
of songs,
Okay, I'm just
you
wondering.
know.
She sounds so different than what I pictured.
Oh,
Because Cardi B is 100% across the board sounds the same.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
imagine she must sound the same. I mean, she sounds like a regular person to me. I don't,
Well, she was speaking very articulately. She didn't stutter or say any slang. She didn't cuss. She just was like, "This is what
she
it is."
sound like a regular person.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm saying it, a
Like
female
most of us.
rapper. You get what I'm
Huh?
saying? Like she's a female rapper, so I didn't know if
She's
she
not
was
a
going to
rapper.
sound. Oh, she's a singer.
Yeah.
Let me shut up. I don't know what I'm talking. Yeah, I thought she was a rapper. Okay.
All right, so next Monday we'll pull up some Lizzo.
If you want to, okay. I
Yeah,
thought it was gonna make you choke
look,
on
she
the
may have
woke.
bangers, you know, independent girls and
Oh yeah.
nasty whatever gays. What was that
Oh
song?
yeah, independent women and nasty and then gays. Gays. That was not a woke song, as you know.
That was so. What's so funny is that song stuck in my head. It was good. It
Did
was a
you put it in
good
rotation?
song. Of course not.
Why? That's hella funny.
Because I don't want. It's. I don't even think they would get the joke. Like that's
I
funny.
know they'd be like, "Oh God," other people think. I
I
know.
mean, you got to understand that. Like, you got to know I'm kidding, not think I'm
Right,
serious.
right.
You know what I'm
Sometimes you get both
saying?
audiences that way.
What'd you say?
I said sometimes, baby, you can get both audiences that way. You can get the audiences that believe you and the audience who knows you're joking. Then you get twice as
Yeah,
many.
I don't know. I think, you know, I don't know.
Steve and gays. Yeah, it's in my head now too. I gotta hear it.
Anyway, yeah. So yeah, but honestly, hopefully, I'll be able to put artists on with Flirt Radio if I when I get
Mhm.
it big enough.
Yeah, and that's exactly the same thing. Like you're creating a new, it used to be payola to these three radio stations that controlled all of radio. And now it's more open, you know? And the thing is like you can use it like a Tech Nine as an example who has just a straight independent underground cult following and he makes
Yeah,
more than enough to sustain his life, you know?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
and that's what, and people, every artist right now has the opportunity to be,
yeah. That's all you need.
eat off
You
of
don't
their
need to go worldwide to, you know.
right. That's it. But the problem with artists is that, and we used to ask them that too, just in the business, like when we would sit down with new artists, we'd say, do you want to be rich or do you want to be famous? Because all of those, like all those features that Lizzo just named, she has to recoup all that money. She has to recoup to
Yeah.
pay for those. And it's like, how if you're not, no
That's
one
what I
knows?
was when we were watching that video with the lady with the one leg and the different legs, the little, and I was like, what is she actually doing? That's exactly what I was thinking about when I was watching that music video because I was like, how do you recoup
Oh,
all
you're
the
not
effort
talking.
that went, huh?
I know. I was just
No,
trying to
no,
think what
no,
you're talking about.
no,
Not the
no.
one where she was getting
Okay.
interviewed.
No, no, no. Okay, so we were
Okay.
watching a music video and we both stopped it and we were like, oh my God, and I remember commenting, I was like, what exactly is her talent? Because she's not even, you
Oh,
know,
yes, 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 yes.
right. That's one of the biggest problems with female rappers
Hmm.
because they require a lot. They got costumes and this and that and
The
makeup
glam
and
is
stuff like
out of
that.
control. Yes,
And
yes.
it's very expensive for them to go on tour. But dudes, like, they going in their jeans and
T-shirt, jeans.
whatever they had on earlier in the day, they could literally go on
Mhm.
stage and sing and do their thing. So it's a lot,
Yeah.
So
There's females who have talent that could do the same thing. They just don't. It hasn't happened yet. So we'll see. We'll see. It's completely open right now for artists, which is a good thing, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. But people got to know it's out there. That's the thing that's hard. That's why TikTok is a good platform for that, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I never even considered joining TikTok until I saw that take on it, and I was like, "Huh, interesting." Because with
Oh,
Flirt Radio, that's what I want. I want like a universal radio station, basically.
yeah.
It's
They have
basically what it
programs.
is.
They might have a program for that too. They have programs for artists and creators and shop owners and stuff. So they're about that because they know that people fund people, and so they ultimately make money off it. But it's not such a significant amount that you see any of these artists hurt. They're all singing the praises, you know. So good, good ish.
Anyway,
Wait, let me go back to that though really quickly. Do you know what she was referencing by Prince? Because he said a couple things, but what specifically? I remember when he
well, I
said,
think they were just talking about Prince in general with the music industry.
okay.
I don't know that it was anything specific.
Okay. He definitely said it, like it's inconceivable. It'll be inconceivable in the future when artists don't own their own masters. Like he's like, it's such a ridiculous concept that
Yeah.
artists don't own their shit. Yeah. And he's right, you know? That's like, what?
All right, Leah.
All right. That's what's
I'll
cracking.
holler at you tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Whiteface is funny. I look like whiteface today. This light is too bright, but
yeah.
I may look good though on the camera. I'm gonna put a chair up here for him though, so he can just come
I
and sit
know.
down when he wants to be a
I
co-host.
know. Just sit down.
You just
Speaking
can't.
off camera,
I
giving
know,
directions and
like,
shit.
hey, tell him.
I give you instructions and shit.
Right.
Don't forget the.
Right.
Anyway, huh?
I said goofy. Anyway, all right. Talk to you mañana.
All right, for sure.
Later, Gator. Come here, the shadow.